guys.
Episode? No.
5. No, 4. 5. 5.
Yeah, episode
5.
You were looking at me for the answers and I got no clue.
And today, who do we have?
Ryan.
Ryan what? Ryan.
Ryan what?
Ryan what? Why?
Smooth.
Ryan Watts.
Yes.
Ryan what's up?
What's that?
All right. Ryan,
Yasmin.
how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too nervous?
Yeah.
I don't like cameras, but we're gonna find
That's
out.
okay. Pretend it's not there.
Yeah.
There's
First
no
of all-
camera. It's just a phone.
First of all, big thank you for showing up
Yes.
today, for coming out, and joining us in this torture that we call, recovery. Also, where do you want to start?
Where do you want to start?
I want to know. I have so many questions. I am so curious about all of your journey and the whole thing. But let me ask you first. Introduce yourself. Like, give us. Who would you be? Who is you?
Who is you?
Who is you?
Yeah.
Who am I? I'm a PT based in Dubai from the UK.
Without labels, who are you?
Yeah. I want to know this. Yeah.
Without labels.
Yeah.
Mm.
What specifies as a label?
PT is a label.
Oh yeah.
British is a label.
Oh yeah.
Boy is a label.
Man.
Assuming you're still,
Man.
Yeah.
assuming you weren't female before. But like, who are you without using labels? That's a tough one.
That is a
I
tough
can't. How
one.
can you
Yeah.
even? I am.
I'm enthusiastic
I am me.
about life.
Is enthusiastic not also a label?
Isn't that a feeling, an emotion, something? No, okay, fine. Without
like
defining,
school. Yeah.
hold on. Without defining what you do for a living,
Yep.
without defining your nationality, without defining, yeah, that's it. Who are you?
Wait, recap. Not what you do. Where you're from. Not.
Yeah. Who
Okay.
are you?
Yeah. Just inside.
I am me.
Right. We suck at this, don't we?
Yeah.
But no, but it's just so funny because everybody, it's always like, oh, so
Yeah.
who are you? What do you? Oh yeah, I'm a PT. Okay,
Yeah.
but who are you? Right.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like the point of what we do. We kind of want to get behind the athlete, the coach, the business owner, whatever it is that you do. We want to get behind that and kind of understand your story and how you got to be where you are today, right? So how about we start with the basics? What got you into PT?
A heart condition.
Okay, explain.
A heart condition.
A heart condition.
That's. Okay. What? Tell me.
When I was 16, I had some sort of issues with my heart, should we say. They put it down to asthma at first, then they said it was panic attacks, and then after a few tests they couldn't find anything. Got to 18, I was actually on a night out and my heart started going crazy. I ended up collapsing, called an ambulance, and my heart rate was at 323 beats per minute. That was the start of it.
Okay.
That's-
And then, so what happened next?
Then obviously I was referred to a cardiologist, so a heart doctor, heart specialist in the UK, and they went through what I had, which was called Wolff-Parkinson-White syndrome.
Wait, what's it called?
Wolff-Parkinson-White syndrome.
Wolff-Parkinson-White syndrome. Okay.
Which is normally not life-threatening unless your heart does go to silly numbers.
Which yours did.
It did, yeah. And it's essentially where you've got, extra pathways in your heart, so it sends a signal around. And I had extra pathways sort of trying to send the signal back the opposite way, which then sent it out of sync. And yeah, just kept going and going. Sometimes you collapse, sometimes it will stop on its own, sometimes you do medication to make it stop.
Okay, so that night then when it first happened,
Mm-hmm.
did you get put on meds? Did you, what happened? Like, what happened?
Well, no, I was out and obviously I collapsed. I was actually going to another bar, so I was outside and I just collapsed. And when I woke up, struggling to breathe, heart was going pretty crazy. So I got an ambulance, went to hospital, and they wheeled me through to this emergency room, but it wasn't like A&E. It was like, people have got like their head completely like split open. It was quite gross.
Yeah.
Anyway, they pushed a little button and all these nurses came in,
Yeah.
and where I got really scared, I had like this massive thud on my chest and the side and just went back to normal. Went back
They did
into
what?
60. I got super scared when all these nurses came in,
Yeah.
and it was like something.
And
like,
that created
it just felt like
something?
something
Okay.
punched me in the chest, and then it just went back down to under 60.
What?
Just like that.
What?
Okay.
Like
so,
a restart, something.
Yeah.
That's
Whoa.
that's essentially what it is. It just goes back to normal.
Okay. And then take us through, because obviously, like, I've known you for a few years now as well, and I know you've had heart surgery. So what happened? Like, how did you get to then having had surgery? Because you've had surgery more than once.
3 times now. Yeah.
Wow.
So did you have to have surgery then straight away?
No. So
Okay.
they obviously, what they then do afterwards, you have more tests. So they put like a monitor on your chest for, the first one was 2 days, and then I had one for a week, and then 2 weeks, because you can never tell if you've got that condition unless it's going off.
Okay.
Right.
And you can never tell when it goes.
Yeah,
So it can just,
okay.
it can happen 3 times in a week, or it could happen once a month.
Yeah. Okay, so you were monitored then.
Yes. And then obviously once they already had the first one anyway,
Yeah.
but they had to,
Obviously, see,
investigate further.
Yeah.
And then I got an operation date a few months later. Had my first operation, and it's fairly simple. It's about 4 hours long, 3.5, 4 hours long, and
Okay.
they sort of sedate you. You're still awake. They go through your groin. Up
Wait,
your
you're
arse.
awake during?
Yeah.
You're like conscious.
Conscious. Yeah.
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 But you.
Sorry, I can't deal with that stuff.
You have to be conscious for this.
Yes, because the anaesthetic that knocks you out slows your heart rate down,
Oh, you can't have that.
and they can't have anything that interferes with heart rate.
Okay.
It
So
sounds
then-
like hell.
Well, then they've got to obviously shock you to speed your heart rate up, to force it to see where the pathways actually are.
They shock you in.
Yeah, it's not like
Well,
a defibrillator. It's
no.
like all inside.
Okay.
So you're aware of everything that's happening. Okay.
Yes.
Mhm. Okay.
While you're with your heart open on the table.
I mean, it's pretty cool, because like you can look to your left and you've got screens of your insides.
Wow.
I've got a lady to my right talking to me, making sure everything's okay.
Yeah.
There
This
was,
is wild.
there was inside where they're like controlling the remote for the wires going up. They were playing music, so you could hear the music. So it was,
It's like a live concert while you're lying
Yeah,
there. Yeah.
looking
pretty
at your own.
look, it's uncomfortable. It doesn't feel nice.
Yeah.
Oh wait, but they
But-
didn't open you because they went inside.
No,
to
they
that.
go
Yeah,
through the
yeah.
artery and the
Yeah,
groin.
yeah, yeah.
Still, that's pretty damn cool to see.
Yeah.
I would also freak out, but
The first one, I was, oh my
Freaked
god,
out.
what's going to happen?
yeah.
But it wasn't actually that bad.
Okay.
And
Wow.
then second.
Well, then that one, so obviously what they do is they go in the heart, and then they burn the extra pathways.
Yeah.
And where I healed sufficiently, it didn't create scar tissue, it just reopened the normal tissue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like, you know when you cut yourself and you get a scar,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
skin's then different, right? So
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
pathway closes,
Yeah.
where mine didn't create scar tissue, it just created normal tissue.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it didn't
so
scar,
it didn't sc-
so
okay.
it didn't work.
Oh.
And then the second one didn't work, and then the third one they burnt a bit more than they needed to completely close
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Okay. So every procedure was actually to do the same thing.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
But just it didn't. It kept on.
Yes.
Being normal, and you're like
Exactly.
And when was the last one? Because how old are you now?
29.
Yeah. And when did you have the last one? Like, when was a successful surgery?
2018?
Wow.
What
That's
are we
quite a
now?
while.
2024.
2024.
So
That's
6 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were 23, more or less. Okay.
Young.
But it was the year before I came here, so yeah, 2018.
Young. Now.
And since then, have you had anything else? Like, do you still have to watch it? Do you still have to like monitor, get tests
No,
or
so
anything?
they put an implanted recorder in my chest. So I've got a little scar here. It's very
Yeah.
tiny. It's like
Okay.
the size of a battery.
Yeah.
And they just put it in, and that monitors your heart all the time. And
Okay.
then when you get home, you've got a box that registers to it and sends it to the hospital. And they called me once to say my heart rate had gone super high, and it was just because I was training.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was it.
Okay.
And then when I told them I was coming to Dubai, they said, "You're all in the clear. We can remove it." And that was
Really?
it.
Okay. So now you're completely in the clear. You're fine.
No medication. No nothing.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah. Okay.
That's good. So this set you on a path to go into fitness. In what
Yes.
sense? What happened there?
I've always played sport as a kid, growing up and all my life.
Yeah.
But I didn't understand fitness. I was just told what to do and you played a sport. And going through it all, it was quite fascinating. You start to learn and read about the heart and everything anyway. So I was like, I want to learn for myself. So it wasn't intended to be a job.
right.
I actually worked in insurance.
Really?
Yeah. So it wasn't intended to be a job, and I got qualified as a trainer, and started training people in the UK, and then came here and took it up as a full-time job.
Wow. What a switch.
A little bit.
Yeah. So is it a passion for you that you want to help others understand more, or is it now more of it turned out to be helpful for you, and you're like, okay, let me just take that to general population, or you want to specify certain groups with your
No,
training?
it's more of the general population, because you've got some PTs who focus primarily on athletes, which I've done it strong, but people don't really understand balance, and it's something that I didn't know. I was still very fit when I was 18, 19 years old, and I go to the gym and I thought that was it, and then I was drinking all the time, and I smoked, and that wasn't a healthy balance. So it's more about transferring it to the general public and letting them and getting them to understand that it's about balance, so you can have those bad things as long as you keep up with certain other aspects of your life.
Yeah. So how do you teach that?
Obviously, a lot of them know my story.
Yeah.
And then it's getting them to understand what's good, what's bad, and how you can balance it, whilst obviously in the fitness side of things as well.
Yeah. Do you have like one rule of thumb that you use for them? Like, oh, this is always a thing that Ryan says about balance. Like, I don't know. If you go party, then you have to do.
Exactly.
I don't know, something.
It's balance. It's just like you would with portion control of food.
Yeah.
It's the same. If you go out and have a drink, have some water.
Yeah.
If you're going to train, you're going to come and train with me. Don't turn up hungover,
Yeah.
Right.
or you get cardio. So.
I like that.
There's a punishment
That's
there.
what I like that. That's funny. Okay.
What about your own story as an athlete? Because obviously I've seen you compete. You have competed in strongman.
Yep.
How's your story there? Like, do you want to compete again? Will you be going into something different? Powerlifting? I don't know anything. Or you don't want to talk about it? You want to keep it secret?
I haven't really sussed it out. Obviously, with my injuries at the moment, obviously I've got tear in my rotator cuff, my snapping elbow, I tore my ankle a year and a half ago.
Let's make a list. Let's
All
take
on the right side?
All of that's on my right side. I mean, I've broken my ankle, my toes, my wrist, my knuckles,
What
both
is
my
this?
elbows.
Why? Why do you do this?
Being silly when you're young, I suppose.
Yeah.
Again, I didn't understand balance.
Yeah.
I think I probably will compete again, probably in strongman. But it will be very specific to, if there's something with a high deadlift.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to struggle with the overheads
Yeah.
and things now, but
Okay.
But just
Why
seeing what comes up.
strongman?
I enjoy it. Yeah, I don't, I've never really divulged into CrossFit or powerlifting. I'm not a big fan of powerlifting anyway, in terms of me training it.
Yeah.
And it's just something I sort of fell in love with. I think if I get my shot on that done, I'd probably go back into rugby. But
Yeah.
You used to play rugby when you were 18?
I played rugby until I was early 20s. I played a lot of sport.
Yeah.
I played football. I wasn't that great at football.
Yeah.
I played rugby at a pretty high level.
Yeah. What was your position?
Wing.
Oh.
When I was 16, I played for Southwest of England in basketball.
Wow.
So I've done MMA, I've done boxing. So I've done a fair bit.
You've been in sport. You've been around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really get a break as a kid.
No.
I just played sport all the time.
Was it your parents that pushed you, or was it also you, or how did that go?
My father, sort of forced me into rugby. My mum was pretty easygoing. My mum was a godsend, to be fair. She took me to everything
Oh.
that I was set to do.
Shout out to moms.
Yeah,
Good moms.
supportive
Shout out to
parent.
Mum.
Yes.
Even I remember I used to do gymnastics.
Yeah.
And my first competition, I got a silver medal for springboard.
Yeah.
Everyone sat there, well done, and she just stood up. It's like,
No.
Oh.
That's
You
the
could-
cutest
moms.
thing. I know. I love that.
I'm super easily embarrassed, right? So I'm stood there like,
Oh no. That is
I suppose when you're
cute.
young,
Yeah,
when
of
you're young, you're like, oh.
Yeah.
But when you're older, you're like,
yeah, definitely.
exactly. But no, shout out to Mum. She's the one. She's the main one who got me through and got me into this life, I suppose.
do you have an idol?
Ooh, good question.
Do I have an idol? No. I
No
don't.
idol? Nobody
No.
you look up to?
No, I'm on my own path, really. I suppose. So as long as I'm doing better than I was yesterday, I'm pretty happy.
I like that. Because sometimes when you put someone on a pedestal,
You strive for that, whereas you need to find your own.
as in you put something or someone on a pedestal, and then it's kind of becomes this unreachable thing, and as to where you just strive to focus on your own path and your own goals. It is
Yeah.
a bit of easier to reach. Not easier to reach, but it becomes more
Attainable.
tangible.
Yeah.
Attainable. That's the word.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
suppose it's just like, when you're training, you're either competing against other people or yourself. It's
Yeah.
the same with life. You compete
Yeah.
against yourself. Do better than yesterday, and
That's all you
you're
can
going to
do.
keep getting better.
Yeah.
I like this. Get it tattooed. So.
Yeah, I've got loads.
Yeah, you have got loads.
When was your last ice bath?
My last ice bath was before Static Monsters last year.
Oof, it's been a while.
That's October.
Let's get you in.
Yeah.
Was-
And ask you some hard questions while you're in the bath.
Oof.
This is the favorite part of
Who's gone
everyone.
first?
You are.
You are. His face.
We gotta get the ice in though.
I just wanted to see how manly I actually had to be.
What do you
Because
mean?
if you scream, then I'm going to scream.
I will scream. I will scream for sure.
It's quite icy. There's some
Chunks.
big chunks.
There's a little insect in there. Get it out.
Where's he?
Bear Grylls.
All right, Ryan,
Improvise, overcome, adapt.
have fun.
You sure you want to go first?
3 minutes. Let's
You
go.
want me to go first?
Yeah.
Let's
Really?
go. 3 minutes.
Oh, but the first one is the coldest. Wait. Oh!
Yeah, this one's cold.
Yeah, I can break the ice if you want me.
Yes.
All right,
Oh,
Nadine, break the
Yeah.
ice.
okay. I
Timer?
think-
It's a gentleman. Ladies first.
Oh, you're such a gentleman.
Yeah. If it locks, just say go too far.
All
Do I
right,
want
lady.
To go? No.
No,
Will
but
I?
you.
Yes, but I'm gonna keep my hands out.
Okay.
Take my socks.
All right, and go.
No, wait.
John socks off.
Go. No, go.
Socks on.
We keep them on. Go.
Dude, wait.
Go.
I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Go. 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 And timer starts now. All right. If you want, you can ask her some difficult questions too now.
Nadine, who are you?
Well,
Woo! What?
what? He's asking who you are. No labels.
I am funny. Is that a label? That's a label.
No, no.
We'll take it.
Okay, I am a person. That is a label, no?
How would you define yourself?
I am enthusiastic with lots of things that I do in life. No, that's not a label. I mean, that's me. Enthusiastically chaotic.
Okay.
That's all.
Your turn. Your turn. Now finish off what you started earlier.
Yeah.
Who are you?
She threw it back to
Yeah,
me.
yeah. Throw it back. Ping pong. We throw it back.
A caring, socially awkward person.
Yes, I like that. You're not socially
like
awkward
that.
though.
I am.
No, you're
If
not.
it's not work. Yeah, I am.
I've never seen you to be socially awkward.
When am I social?
With me, I mean, you're social. I've seen you in social settings.
We've had a coffee or something, but apart from that, I'll just walk off. I'll just walk off in situations.
Okay. Well, you've got a very kind heart. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can feel it.
You're a good man. Yeah, he's a good man. Yeah.
I also
Yeah.
want to add caring to mine.
I'm not too sure about that one, to be honest. No, I'm joking.
So that means you're a
Scorpio.
water sign, right? Yeah.
Huh?
It's a water sign, no?
It's like Aquarius, right?
No, there's 3 water signs, 3 earth signs, 3.
Do you know anything about astrology?
No.
Okay.
I think most
It's
people
okay.
don't.
It's okay. That's just Actually, it's nice with my little fingers outside. It's just because they cannot get wet. That's all. Otherwise, they would go in. Okay.
You spoke about how you broke them yet?
Huh?
You spoke about how you broke them yet?
A box jump.
I box jumped.
Everyone thinks it's something weird. It was just box jump symmetrically landed. Okay.
And let's just be honest, we were a little bit reckless that day.
Yeah. Yeah.
We didn't attach.
We were stupid.
Safety first, people.
Young,
Safety
dumb,
first.
We're young, dumb, and broken.
Safety first.
How long do I have to
20
do?
seconds.
Oh, okay.
Breathe.
This is quite a long 3 minutes.
I feel like
Breathe.
this was 5 or 10.
Look, I'm not cheating anything.
I'm not saying you are, but as
I'll make
as
yours
coaches,
4 minutes.
we do tend to over-exaggerate the time just a little bit sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. You start the timer a little bit late.
4,
Oh, it says 4
3,
minutes.
2,
Huh?
1. No, it doesn't. Enough.
Done?
Done. Ooh, it's vibrating. All right.
It was actually good.
Okay. Ryan, you ready?
Yeah.
As ready as you'll ever be? As ready as you'll ever be?
I'm gonna pass on those. Thank you.
Do you want mine?
Oh, he's already going. Without a doubt.
Am I not meant to?
Yeah,
Go.
go.
Oh, my other foot.
You need help.
Go,
Do you need
go,
help?
go. Sit down.
Oh.
In, shoulders in. It'll be good for your injuries. And time starts. There you go. Breathe, 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 breathe. There you go. Breathe
he's
in.
good.
Yeah.
You're good.
That's cold.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of the point, no? All right.
He's doing
So,
great.
what is your biggest fear in life?
Well, you and the questions.
Yeah, I know.
You
Sorry.
need that?
Is that your fear? Being cold?
No.
Ah.
Water.
Wait.
No.
Wait,
Really?
But this one also?
Yeah.
This is your fear?
Fear
Is
of
it-
drowning.
Eh, but
Ladies and gents, we've now gotten him to overcome a fear.
You have not.
Give it to us,
Okay,
please.
don't
Give it to us.
worry. If you sink,
We'll get you out.
lift
Yeah,
you
we'll
out.
get you out.
Where did this?
He's
come
like gonna go under in a second.
from? No, where did this? Like this? Did something happen?
Yeah, so I was in my uncle's swimming pool. Oh my god, this is cold.
Yeah, breathe.
When I was younger, and a little lad just jumped in. I just froze. And
Aw.
that was, I mean, look, he was pulled out. He was fine.
Yeah.
But ever since then,
Oh.
Oh,
I mean,
shame.
I get in when I'm drunk. So you know, I went to Ibiza when I was like 18, 19, and 20.
Yeah.
And every time I got drunk, I went for a swim.
This is your ritual when you get drunk.
It is, yeah.
So people go to McDonald's and others you
Yeah.
go
Go to-
first.
yeah.
So I can swim. I'm just not confident. And yeah, if it's like this.
I suppose when you see traumas or when you see things like that, it has like it's gonna affect you, for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
But you're an okay swimmer. Like you can swim laps, you can swim.
I'm not a strong swimmer now. I can swim.
You can
and I
swim.
can stay afloat
Like if
and-
somebody throws you in the, like you're good. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, just absolutely hate it. Chest goes tight. And it's just.
Ah,
Are you okay now?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, you're doing great.
Okay.
There's a little
Learn
minute
something
left.
new about you every
That's
day.
floor.
When did you get your tattoos?
When I was 18.
All of them?
So young.
My arm when I was 18. My neck. Again, shout out to Mumsy. She got
Aw.
it for one of my birthdays because she
Aw.
wears a cross necklace.
Okay.
So I got it to match.
Aww.
When I was like 21, my hand actually got done after my neck. Oh, I've actually got mum on my wrist as well. Shout out Mumsy. I got that when I was 17.
Was that one of the first?
Yeah, that's my first one.
Oh, of course. That
She
is.
was not happy.
Oh really? No.
But it was mom.
Yeah.
So,
I know.
what- I mean, happy.
Oh, she got over it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Gotta. What else can you do?
Are you close with
Yes.
your family?
We are close, but you know we don't talk every day.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's because we are close. We don't need to.
Yeah.
Like if there's ever an issue, you know, we're always on the phone to each other.
Yeah.
To say,
Like you have each other's back no matter what.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, brothers and sisters.
I've got two brothers, one older, one younger, and then one sister who's younger.
You can get out.
She's 18. Yes.
Woo, here you go. Survive.
You going back in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I have to.
All right, Missy.
I believe in you.
Already. I feel like it's been too short. Do I not?
Story
Ooh,
of
but the
my
feet
life.
are warm. Ooh, okay. Ow. Oh, that's hot. Oh.
Do you want to piggyback?
No, just when I kind of hype myself. Okay.
Broken toe next.
Yeah. No, please don't. Yeah.
All right, timer is going to start once you get in. Oh, there
What?
we go.
No. What? Is it going? You're joking.
Meant to press start.
I know, sorry, I didn't know how. Oh, here we go, start.
We're good.
Ah, there we go. Started now.
She doesn't really
It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's actually.
I'm gonna be nice because you're nice to me. So
Why? Why? Wait.
in here, just pause it.
No. Don't pause.
No.
It's good.
Normally, if you like move it around, it's
Oh.
It makes it worse, yeah.
No, don't move that. Okay.
Get the ice closer to you.
Get it. Get it away from me. Oh. Anyway, you said how many brothers and sisters?
2 brothers, 1 sister.
What ages are they?
My older brother, well, am I 29? He's 32.
Yeah.
My younger brother is 22,
Eh?
and then my sister is 17.
Oh, young one.
She is
Cute.
Mm.
So she's old enough to go out this year.
Uh-oh.
And,
Big
You-
brother's protective
Are you
right there.
worried? Always.
yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Do you see them often?
No, I've been here 4 and a bit years, and I've been back once.
What is it like? What do you like? What is it for you, like being out here, obviously without family, like without being able to be around your brothers and your sister, your parents? What's that like for you? As a son, as a brother?
I mean, look, I miss my family.
Yeah.
Mum, brother, sister. But I don't miss the UK.
Okay, fair enough.
So, you know, if they wanted to come here, they can come here, but there's not much there anymore. So, of course, I miss them.
But you've kind of like built your own family here as well, meeting people and stuff. No, fair enough. You're done. It's been ringing actually for a few minutes.
You're joking.
I'm joking. Right.
Well, I'll go back in.
Oh yeah, you're going in for another round.
We can do two. We can just do two.
Yeah.
Appreciating the tan.
I know, right? The tanning is the nicest part of it. I want to ask something. Okay, yeah, go. Starting. You. But I don't remember it.
Oh,
you this time, put my arms out.
I wanted to. This is nice, tan. Yeah.
he's
There
right
was
there.
something about the brothers and the sisters and you being here. So you said you like Dubai.
Yes.
What's for you? What's it for you that compared to UK? I know the weather. Is that one for you also? Coming from
yeah,
there?
look, I'll choose the heat and the summer heat here over
The
Yeah.
cold and the rain and the
Right?
gray days.
Right?
Yeah.
And doesn't rain that often, so you can just wear a nice outfit without being worried that it gets wet. Yeah.
Yeah, fair. Until it floods here. Then.
Yeah. Let's not talk about the floods that have been happening here.
In the UK, you know, everything's inconvenient.
Yeah.
There's traffic all the time. You get taxed.
Oh.
Like here's just, it's just something else, right?
It's hard work here. Like, I mean, let's be fair. In Dubai, it's hard work. It's hustle. It's grind. You got to push through every single day. But the quality of life you get in return for it is much better.
100%. Like, you know, we all work crazy
Yeah.
hours. You know, I leave the home at 5 a.m. I'm back at
How long are your days?
10:30, 11.
Yeah.
So that's what? How many hours is that?
Well, how about we go from 11 to 5 a.m. That's easier. That's only 6 hours. So he's out of the house for 18 hours. Okay.
Yeah. Some days, obviously, there some days, you know, where I get
You get
those 3 or
breaks
4
or
hours
whatever,
in the middle
yeah.
and I'll try and have a nap and have my lunch and train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not your usual 9 to 5, but you do it because we enjoy it, right?
It's a choice we make at the end of the day. You know, the reward for working all those hours is big. I mean, you've come from 9 to 5. I've come from a 9 to 5. You've come from a 9 to 5?
Never.
Never? Okay. But like we come from 9 to 5s
I'd love
where
to see you in an office.
yeah.
I did an internship for a couple of months, and I decided there and then. I was very young. I was like, never.
Yeah.
And I went into hospitality, and then I went into training.
Yeah.
I was not. It's not made for me.
But that's the
Made
thing,
that.
like 9 to 5, great because you do get the weekends and you get, you know, security and you get the monthly, you know exactly what you're getting when you're getting, which kind of eases the mind in some ways. But in other ways, we well, for some, right? For some, yes, for some, no. But I think it's like, it's a different challenge. It's a different path that we choose, and you have to have a different mindset for it, I think. Neither one is better or worse, by the way. Like, there's no
Yeah,
better,
no.
there's no, like, whatever. But I don't know. It's just a different challenge. I think you're wired differently to be able to do that.
So one thing that I do miss though is that, you know, the paycheck of, you know exactly what you're getting
That's
every
true.
month.
Yeah.
You know, this, you got clients who can cancel
Yeah.
2 or 3
yeah.
times in a month,
Yep.
and then that increases your payday by a week.
Exactly.
2
Yeah.
weeks,
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
summer comes and you know,
Exactly.
40% of those go Ramadan and Eid, who
Yeah.
get a holiday
Yeah.
for 3 weeks. So,
Yeah.
but no, I enjoy it. It's fun. I enjoy
Volatile.
helping people. You know, I think that's what we're all built for.
True.
really.
Yeah,
So-
no, definitely.
Such
True.
noble people, are we not?
No, we're not.
We're helping people.
We're self-absorbed.
Wait, and your time is done.
Oh, great.
No, we're not self-absorbed.
Actually, there's a saying, actually, a lot of PTs, they are actually quite self-absorbed. Not in this, like,
You think I am when you look at my social media and you go,
but
"Oh,
that's
look
the
at
thing.
look at
But that's the
this
thing.
photo of
But that's
Ryan."
why they say it, right?
No.
Because we're always posting our workouts, we're posting our transformations, we're posting this, we're posting our PBs, we're posting all these things. So it's like, oh, self-absorbed. But at the same time, it's also like,
Inspirational.
right, that's the thing. Like, I
Right,
think
but
we
you
want to
won't
try and put out there, right? So you've got your medical history as well. Like, for me, I'm just like, okay, you know, I'm 39 and I'm still not peaking in a way. Like, I know I can do
Yeah.
better and more. And it's just like, women that are older, you know, come on, you can.
100%. Because,
You know?
like, look, I haven't drank this year.
Hey.
Like, I did go out and, you know, I would drink last year, and I still have lots of cheap meals, and I like biscuits, and
Yeah.
I speak about all of that all the time. So
Yeah.
it's all about that balance, and I put out what's real. So, like, if I'm looking bloated one day, I'm still going to post that photo.
Yeah.
Whereas, you know, I'm not going to do it because I look lean, or, you know, I've gone on a cut for 5 weeks.
Yeah.
No. And be like, oh, this is like how I wake up. No.
Exactly. Like you'll get some.
You get real
trainers
life.
or bodybuilders, and they take a photo shoot for a week, and they post them throughout the year.
Yeah.
Mine is all year round. It's there and then.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
a
real life,
process.
right?
I think that's one of the things you have to trust the process.
Yes, it
You
takes
do.
time. It
And
takes time,
I
ups and
think
downs.
That it will reward you
Gotta have
if you
faith.
just keep going.
Yeah. You got to ride the wave. What, you going back in again? Do you want to go in again?
I don't mind. Have you got any more questions? Like,
I actually wanted to talk about something, yeah.
okay.
Oh, so then I have to go in again. Oh, come on.
You don't have to. He can just go in.
Yeah, you can just go.
All right, get in.
How much caffeine have you had today?
Only one. I
Only
normally-
one what?
No, this is natural.
One coffee. I normally don't drink caffeine because I get like I have a disease. I shouldn't have caffeine.
Oh, okay.
Like a dizzy inner ear problem.
She's also got her medical story. Get in.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean?
I have what? Oh, you.
I was on about getting back in this.
Get in.
What happened?
No, you're going. Oh, I love how you don't complain. You just go.
I know, right? Easy man.
He's such. I love it.
Such an easy man.
He's just going. Like it's cool.
I have a question.
You look so cool.
Because I feel like I've known you for a while. I know that we have open and honest conversations about a lot of things without judgment or anything like that, right? But like I'm interested in like as a PT, as an athlete, you've seen things, obviously. We've seen things around us. I mean, we kind of go in, not all the same circle, but we've seen similar things and everything. We also see this new generation of younger kids coming up, and you know, a lot of time it's like, oh, I want to get on this and I want to get on that, and like the cycles and the steroids and the this and the that, and like as a PT, as a male athlete as well, what's your take on it? Like, what do you advise
The young one.
the young ones? What's your advice to the young ones? Because I feel like a lot of the times they're very much like, okay, so I want to do this, I want to lift every, okay, what do I need? Boom, 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 boom. And then they go off on to these things, and it's like, hold on a second. You're not even fully developed yet. Like,
Your
chill.
frontal lobe is not even
Yeah,
there. Until
chill.
now.
So what's your advice?
You know, it is. I would like. I've been on it, right? I've taken it, and you've known me to take it. And it's wait. Wait till you are developed. Wait till you've got the knowledge, because people would go, oh, you know what? Go and take this,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they'll take your word for it. Just like they're going to take somebody else's word for it in the gym.
Anyone's worth.
And
If
no,
you-
Yeah.
no two people are the same.
Yeah.
Nobody gets their blood work checked when they're that age. They have
Yeah.
no idea what they're putting in their body. So I've got nothing against it if you are doing it for a reason as well.
Right.
You know, you are competing at a certain level, or
You have to.
there's a certain goal. If you're doing it just to look good at the beach,
No.
Because you're messing with your health. If you like, I mean, obviously, like yes, like you said, get your bloods done. That's like rule number one, I think.
100%.
Get your bloods done. Like get somebody to kind of follow you up as well. No, like have somebody that knows what they're doing.
yeah.
Because I've seen
Definitely.
it often where people are just like, oh, you want this here? Take, and it's just like, hold on a
Yeah,
second.
what is what
Yeah.
do you even, you know what it, do you know what it is? Do you know what it does?
You know, it's even in certain places or certain parts of the world. I won't mention where, but you'll get loads of different brands. Right, I've only ever taken pharmaceutical grade
Yeah.
because I know what's going in my
Yeah,
body.
yeah.
You know, you can buy stuff that would be the equivalent here of 75 to 100 dirhams.
Yeah.
What's
What's
gonna be
actually in it?
What's gonna be
But the thing is, I mean, it's everywhere in the world. We're not just talking about Dubai, for sure. I mean, everywhere in the world, you know. I mean, it's become bigger and bigger and bigger. You know, you see all these athletes competing in a certain way, bodybuilders looking a certain way, and you want to get bigger, you want to get better, you want to get stronger than all of these people. So that's what it's become, kind of, you know, almost like this.
Pandemic.
Yeah, it's like, you know, we want to be bigger, we want to be better and everything. But I think people don't realize how much it can mess with your health if you're not careful.
100%. Like, I was always under the impression of, you know, you're going to get angry, you're going to get
Yeah.
this. And
You're done, you
to
can
be
get
fair,
angry.
do you know what? I didn't. I didn't really get angry, but when I felt myself getting annoyed,
Yeah.
I would instantly go, I'm on this.
Yeah,
You're
okay.
getting annoyed? Grow up.
Okay.
Really?
So I've always had it in the back of my mind, whereas most people, they don't think that way, they just blow up.
Yeah.
So for me, it was, I'd like to say I was more chill. I don't know from an outside perspective. But I'd always go, you're getting annoyed, you've taken something, relax.
Okay.
That's good.
So someone now who might be wanting to start or might be on certain things, what's your advice? Like if you were to talk to that person right now, what would be your advice in a couple of sentences?
Why are you doing it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Find out your
what's your
reason.
blood work done or said?
Mm.
And just the general questions: how old are you? What's next? What do you want in life? Because it's not just if someone turns around to me and goes, "I don't want kids," and they're 30 years old. Do you know what? Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
But if you're 21 and you're going, "I don't want kids now," you don't know what you're going to want in 5-10 years.
Yeah.
That's true.
And it's also, what is the reason for it?
Yeah.
Why are you doing it?
Yeah.
If you're just doing it to look good at the beach and go and have a few drinks, you're messing up everything anyway.
But I suppose that's with anything, right? Even sport, like training for a sport. Why are you doing it?
Yeah.
Are you actually doing it because you're in it for like with that mindset of like, this is for me, this is not to look good in a certain way, this is for me, like this is my purpose, this is my calling. And I think like that's an important one, having an honest conversation with yourself. But that's anything in life, really.
But that's literally what
Yeah.
I'm doing, like,
Yeah, I've never been bothered about how I look. That just sort of, when I do get
Comes
leaner,
hand in hand.
that just comes with I'm trying to cut for a weigh-in, or I'm getting bigger and stronger for a competition, so you get bulkier.
yeah.
And I could be leaner, I could be bigger. I choose what I lift, not how I look.
Yeah.
So I've never done it just to look a certain way or go on holiday and
Yeah.
Yeah.
have some abs.
Be on a festival, take your shirt off. Like,
Exactly.
Because having abs all year round, let's face it, it's not. It's like if you're looking, if you are living like, you're not in like you're just wanting a healthy life, having abs all year round, it's not easy.
Sometimes it
It's
can
your
also be
food. Like you gotta.
unhealthy.
Yeah.
I've had abs for a couple of years.
Yeah, but you're an
All year
athlete.
Yeah, but
you're an athlete.
You have again balance. Some people they do these crazy and stupid
That
cuts.
is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
and you can't sustain.
How many conversations
Yeah,
have you
yeah.
had about your blood work, about your
Yeah.
weight, about your
Yeah, yeah,
composition? Like you're constantly on it, making sure that you're healthy.
It's different.
And as a woman, you still have your period because there's a
Yeah.
lot of women that when
Yeah.
they lose too much body fat, you
Yeah.
don't have your
I've
period
been there.
anymore.
Yeah.
I've been there
I've been there a
too.
long time ago.
Yeah, I've been
You know,
there
I've
too.
seen-
You lost your period?
Did you really?
Got a confession. No, I saw you running outside earlier on, right? People who are ripped and they've got no energy and it's unhealthy. Whereas you have abs, you can maintain them, and you can also move.
You saw me run slowly, yeah?
Bad fingers.
Yeah, I was like, ow.
Aerodynamics.
Ow. Do you have any hot takes that you want to get
Any
out
last
there?
words?
That sounds so final.
It does. No,
Like a quote. that
stay
you
fit,
wanna-
stay fast, and live a balanced life.
Damn.
There you have it.
Mic drop. No, please don't drop it.
Wait, mic drop.
No.
All right, cool.
Live
Well,
fast,
thank you.
live fast.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here with us.
Is this like work hard, play hard, but balanced? Quotes?
Exactly, yeah. Just enjoy it.
Enjoy life, right?
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Okay.
Enjoy the process of life, I guess. Yeah. Is that what? Yeah. Yeah.
We're trusting the process.
Trust the process.
We come back to
enjoy
that.
it.
Why? Why are you laughing at me? Okay, thank you guys. That was it. Bye. Closing
Thank
off.
you, Ryan.
Bye. No.